If your arms aren't growing after 50, it's probably not because you're not working hard enough. It's because something has changed. And most people don't even realize what it is. This is something I see all the time. I mean, I've spent decades working with men and women over 50, and I'm also living this myself. I didn't build my physique in my 20s. I built it later, navigating the same changes you're dealing with right now. What I've noticed, both personally and professionally, is that it feels like the rules shift a little bit. And the effort is still definitely there, but the strategy has to evolve. And when it doesn't, that's when people get stuck. They keep doing what used to work and get the results, and yet things just kind of stop. So if that's you, you're not alone, and you're not doing anything wrong. It's just that you need a few key adjustments. Let's walk through 5 of the most common reasons I see and how to fix them. Let's start with something I see all the time, and it's a quiet one. If your arms look the same as they did 6 months ago, there's a pretty good chance that so does your workout. Same weights, same reps, same pace. And here's the thing, your body is incredibly efficient. And once it adapts to the stimulus you offer it, it has no reason to change. It's like, give me a reason. And so that's where the trick, the magic comes in. So you can keep showing up, keep doing the work like you know you should, and still stay exactly where you are. The fix isn't to suddenly go heavy and risk injury, of course. It's to be more intentional, add more reps, slow the movement down, improve the control that you have, and then gradually increase the load after those things have been tweaked. Progressive overload is not about ego. It's about giving your body a reason to grow. Now, number 2, let's talk about something outside the gym because it matters just as much. It's not just about how much protein you eat in a day. You hear me harping on that quite a bit because it is important. But the tweak here is how you distribute it. So a lot of people over 50 have very little protein early in the day and then a larger portion at dinner. But your muscles don't work on a once a day system. They respond to consistent, even repeated signals. So if there are long gaps where you're not giving your body what it needs, you're missing opportunities to support that growth. You'll be okay. I mean, you'll stay even though. And if you want to grow, that's a nice little dial to tweak ahead. A better approach is to spread your protein across the day. Think 25, 35 grams per meal, depending on how much you are going to consume in a day. And it needs to include some of it right after your workout. Think of it as turning the muscle building switch on multiple times instead of just once, like the light switch, off and on. The third one, now this one surprises people. If your arm works are mostly curls, tricep push downs, and more curls, your arms may be, understimulated, because arms don't grow best in isolation. Isolation exercises are part of the puzzle, but it's not the only thing. They grow as part of a bigger movement pattern. Your biceps are heavily involved in pulling movements like rows. When you're pulling in, those biceps, they help with part of that movement. So the compound movements are just as important as the isolation movements. Your triceps are key players in anything pressing away from your body. So push-ups, chest presses, anything where you're extending your arm, because that's what has to contract. So those exercises allow you to use more load and more muscle and create a stronger overall stimulus. Isolation work has its place. Don't stop doing it, but it should come after or before those bigger lifts, not replace them. Your arms grow more steadily when they are recruited into something bigger, not just when they're singled out. Kind of like us. We need a bigger purpose. Now, let's talk about something else. Item number 4, because this is where a lot of progress is quietly lost. You build muscle, not when you're training in the gym. That's when you send the signal. You build muscle when your body recovers from that signal. So after 50, recovery isn't quite as automatic as it used to be. It's part of the aging process is that anabolic resistance. And sleep may not be as deep. Stress may be higher. You've got a lot going on. Joints and connective tissue take a little longer to bounce back. That's just the reality that we're dealing with. But if you're training consistently and never fully recovering, your body stays kind of in a holding pattern, circling. No real progress. You're not backsliding either. Just maintenance, maybe a little regression depending on how you're feeding yourself. This is where things like sleep quality, spacing your workouts, managing overall volume really start to matter. Your workout is only as effective as your ability to recover from it. And finally, number 5, I see this one all the time. And people honestly don't realize they're doing it. It's an honest mistake until you're aware of it. So this is the marching orders for you guys. They're working hard. They're actually not working the full muscle from one end to the other. It's shortchanging, so you're working the top of the muscle or the bottom of the muscle because the extension, the range of motion isn't there. So shortened reps, swinging the weight up, because that certainly makes it easier, using momentum to get through the movement. And when that happens, part of the muscle never gets fully challenged. Muscle responds when it is taken through the full range of motion under control. That means full lengthening and full contracting. And owning the movement the entire way. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort. Get in tune with that muscle. You don't need heavier weight. You need better reps. Because if you're not using the full range, you're leaving part of the muscle on vacation, completely untrained or just undertrained, really. So if your arms haven't been growing, take a look at these 5 areas, because chances are at least one of them is in play. And the good news is they're super easy to fix once you're aware of it, right? We've all heard it. You don't need to work harder. You need to work smarter with a strategy that matches where you are right now, because your body is still capable of building strength, building muscle, and changing at any age. I'm living proof. You just have to give it the right signals to do so. Let me know in the comments if you have figured out any of these reasons for yourself. Also, did you get an aha moment in listening to my 5 things to watch for? Let's support and encourage each other as we grow strong together.